Welcome to Teacher Carlos class.
Good day, class. We are on the 4th week of our modular learning. So we have the topic of hyperbola, that last conic section that we're going to tackle. We're done with circle, parabola, and ellipse last week. So now we will talk about, this week we will talk about the hyperbola. So let's start. So after going through this module, you are expected to define a hyperbola and determine the standard form of equation of hyperbola by these examples from a graph. We will have an example given the graph of a hyperbola and the parts of the hyperbola. So intersection of a plane with a double cone, so a right circular cone. So we will form this one. Okay, we can form these two branches like a parabola. So if we cut a plane through two inverted cones, we cut parallel to the axis of the cone, then we will get these two branch of a parabola like conic section. So na mga interpretation nga duha ko ni ka parabola, but it is not two parabolas. So if we cut parallel to the x-axis, to the axis of the of a cone, then we will get this conic section, hyperbola. So a hyperbola is a set of points which we name the point P with coordinate x and y in a plane such that the difference of the distances from P to fixed points F1 and F2, which are called the foci, is constant. So the difference of two distances from the point focus to focus or foci is constant. So we don't know what is this constant. So for a hyperbola, the distance is equal to Pf1 minus Pf2, where d is the constant difference. We have this constant difference, this one. We don't know what is this constant difference. And we will understand, basta na natay figure, mas masabta na to, what is these two distances nga kung atong i-minus throughout the points of the hyperbola, constant siya. Okay? Where d is the constant difference. You can use the distance formula to find the equation of a hyperbola. So throughout the conic sections, very helpful ang distance formula, pinaka-basic ang distance formula to find out these equations. So we have this figure. So for example, ingon ang atong definition that the set of points P, X, Y. So for example, this is the point P. This is the point P here. Kanang X, Y, that is the point P. This one. So that is the point P, X, Y in a plane such that the difference of the distances from P, the difference of the distances from P to the point, this one point, this point, and to this other point, F2, ato na yung panganlag F2, and this is F1. So the difference between those two distances throughout the hyperbola is constant. So constant siya always. Okay, so maghimo taglaing koan forma. So for example, natay point diri, point along this one. Oh, sorry, waka. So for example, again so we have this point here, and the point here, we have the point C, with this point C, and extended to this F1 F2, diba? F2. This is F2. Okay? F2. So, si D2 minus D1 ato ng pangalan og ang idyang difference is for example 5. So, kini pong sa second point nato atong pangalan ni og C2 og C1 kini. Si C2 ug si C1 minus itong minus is always equal to 5 gihapon na. So throughout the hyperbola nimo ang idyang difference is always constant. So example lang nako ng 5 ha. Example lang nako ng 5. So makikita na nato what is that constant difference. So another example, mag-example gyapon ta. For example na ang atong point somewhere here. Padong diha. Sorry. Somewhere here. Uy, may erase man si class. Adjo po diri sa. Okay. So another example, we have somewhere there. Kana nga point ug kana nga point. So padong sa focus sa tong foci. So these two distances kini og kini nga distances ug imo nang i-minus. For example, that is x1 and this is x2 nga distance. X1 minus x2 will always be equal to 5, just as the same as D2 minus D1. So bisan asa nimo itunong ni nga point within the hyperbola, always constant ang idyang difference. Ana man diha or maigo man diha So anywhere along the hyperbola or maghimo kaging ani kini nga line, kini nga point padong pod ani nga point pwede ra gihapon, or kini nga point asa na punta, kini nga point padong sa ikaduha nga foci. So equal gihapon na ang difference niya if imong i-minus ning duha ka distances always constant. So we will know what is that constant difference. Okay? Basta mo na atong definition sa hyperbola.